Okay, we are currently on page 7 for this video, and this is the lesson summary. It got cut off on the bottom of page 6, so when you got your packets way long ago, we took these little strips of paper here and glued them. So this again is at the top of page 7, lesson 2's summary. We went through this in class and discussed how gobbledygook, how much gobbledygook this sounded like. It was like a lot of letters, and we broke it down into measures of one quantity, calling it y. Y is just a variable. Are proportional to measures of another quantity, and they're calling that x. So that would be like you have a table, it's got two values in it, and you can compare these two amounts. One of them's x, one of them's y. Eventually you'll learn which one to call x and which one to call y. For a while, the packet's just going to tell you. Now you know they're proportional if there is a constant number, and we've been talking about that constant number. It's just been called something different. That constant number has been called, sorry, my cord's away here and I'm jiggling it, common multiplier. And it also is called that common unit rate. But now we're going to find out it actually is called the variable k, which stands for that constant number. Don't ask me why it's a k if constant starts with a c. Kind of a weird thing. And it also has the name constant of proportionality. I'm going to put that down here because I'm running out of room. Constant of proportionality. I know that's a big word. It's just proportion. Whoops. Not glued in here. Proportion, proportional, and then ity. Proportionality. Those all mean the same thing. And when we're taking notes, writing out constant of proportionality takes a lot of time. So we'll refer to it as the COP, not the COP, but the COP. Eventually, we're going to work with this equation right here, y equals kx. So that k, that constant, that common multiplier, that unit rate will belong right there in the equation, but we're not ready for that yet. And then down here, this was supposed to be a table. The lines didn't print out, so just taking a look here. So the two quantities in this particular table are time and distance. And what they're saying then is that one of them is like the x and one's the y. In this particular table, the time is labeled t and the distance is labeled y. Don't worry about that. But these two things can be related to each other because there's this common multiplier. The 1 times 10 is 10, 2 times 10 is 20, 3 times 10 is 30. That 10, that's your common multiplier, that's your common unit rate. It also is called the k. It's the constant of proportionality. It's the COP.